Hi guys, this is Darren and I'm off out on a one-day hike. I'm on a trek that's going to take me around 2 hours to get there. And all I'm going to say at present is that the wood I'm going to today has a bit of a reputation and has been described as the most haunted wood in Britain. It has 4 reasons why it got its name, which I will tell you later. 2 of them you can classify as just being old wives' tales and rumours that's been spread over the years, but 2 of them are very, very plausible. So until I get to the wood, I'm going to say bye for now, and once I get there I'll update you where I'm going. So see you soon. And remember to subscribe if you can. It's not going to cost you anything, and it will let me know that you guys are interested in watching more of my videos. So I will speak to you soon. Hi guys, I'm almost there, and I'm going to just give you a little bit of history of where I'm going to. The wood I'm going to now is said to have been an ancient forest, and at some point, which I don't know when, because I haven't done research, which is very unprofessional, you may say, that the wood was split by a toll road. The toll road went from Bradford-on-Avon and led to the city of Bath. As the progression of the vehicles went on and they became motorised, it became a main road. Now, there has been said there have been 8 serious road traffic accidents on this road, 7 of which there have been fatalities. No survivors, no witnesses. Police were baffled, and probably still are, of what caused these crashes. Now, the 8th vehicle, the driver was lucky to escape his vehicle after he had left the road, gone down an embankment and crashed into a tree. The story he gave for this was that out of the woods ran a young woman or girl dressed all in white. Her ghostly figure ran straight across in front of his car. He had to brake hard, swerve, lost control, and ended up crashing his vehicle. Now, you could put this down as being a bit of a fib. You know, he could have been messing around on his stereo, fell asleep at the wheel, not paying attention. But when there are several stories of a ghostly figure of a young woman, girl, dressed in white, standing at the roadside, and then maybe he could have been telling the truth. It's not for me to say. There has been also another story in which one driver driving along the road at night checked his mirror, and to his surprise, sitting in the back of his car, he saw this ghostly figure of a young woman. That does sound a bit far-fetched to me, but who am I to say he made it up? But it's also been said that people who live in this area at night time will avoid driving on this main road at night because they know of the legend of this girl, all dressed in white, standing on the roadside. So, is it true? Who knows? And until you witness it yourself, you're never going to know, are you? But you are all going to find out where I'm heading in a short while. So see you in a minute. Right guys, I guess you can tell where I am now. I'm in Rouse Follies Wood. That's leading to the notorious Sally in the woods. So this is where I'm going to be spending the night, in this most haunted wood. So let's see how it goes. I know I just got to go and find a nice camping spot, and then I can tell you the gruesome tale of this wood. I have made it to my final resting place for today. Well, I shouldn't actually say resting place in this wood. I found my camping spot for tonight, and it's a nice flat area, and it should be not disturbed, hopefully. Now, I'm going to tell you a little bit of the history of this wood and how it became called Sally in the Woods. One of the stories was that Sally, a young girl or woman, was dragged into these woods. The person that dragged her in here raped her. He then threw her in that tower shut the door on her, locked her away. Her screams and cries were never heard, and nobody came to her rescue. She was left there until she died. Now, it sounds like a gruesome tale. The only problem with this tale is that the tower itself was built in 1849 or 48, I believe. So unless a murderer had a time machine, there is no way Sally died in that tower. Now, there is another option. Sally used to live in the village not too far away from here called Monkton Farley. She lived in one of the cottages. Her husband died when he was young, so she was made homeless. Sally came out into these woods, found a woodsman's hut, and decided she was going to live there. The woodsman found her in the woods and left her undisturbed and in peace. She lived there apparently until she was 100 years old, and she became known as the Witch of the Woods. When she died, the gamekeeper of this ground decided that out of respect to Sally, no one would live in that hut again. So he burnt it down to the ground. And what he witnessed, he said, was a dark shadow emerging from the chimney, riding a broomstick. So was this Sally? I'll leave that to you to work out yourself. Now, there are two other stories which are more plausible. Sally possibly could have been a young girl that lived around here and who'd run out in the road and was hit by a car. Hence the reason why people reported a young girl dressed in white running across the road. But there is no recorded deaths. So that may have happened, it may have not happened. But the one story that could be possibly true is that there was a battle around here and there was a maneuver of ambush, and it was called the Sally. So did it get its name from the ambush, as in the Sally in the woods? You decide. You can look it up yourself online. You'll get more research and more accurate answers. I'm only giving you what I know, the information that I've accumulated over the years of living around here. So now I'm just going to go set up my tent and have a drink because I'm exhausted. Thank you, and I'll see you in a minute. And don't forget to press that subscribe button. You're going to help me out big time if you do that. Come on, it won't hurt. All you've got to do is press that red button. It's not going to hurt, not going to damage your little finger. Press that button for me. Go on, you can do it. I know you can. Well, this is my setup. This is where I'm staying tonight, in this wood. As you can see, a nice little bit of woodland all around me, so hopefully it should be a peaceful night. That's my little seat for tonight. Well, as of yet I've not heard any single bird singing in this wood, and they have said that people have said in this wood the birds do not sing, and so far it's true. I've not heard one bird since I've been here, and there's only one other wood that I have been to that's like this, and that wood I've been in at night time, and I have been made feel very, very unwelcome, and I am at some point going to get in that wood and spend the night in it. So if you want to see me spend another night in another spooky wood, let me know. I'm quite happy to do it. The only thing you've got to fear out here is your imagination, or maybe Sally hopping around to say hi. Let's see. Right guys, I'm still here. I've not heard any laughing, no screams. I've not felt any presence of anything here yet. The only thing I've heard so far is the cars going by the main road, and that's about it. So it's all quiet and eerie, very dark, but no sign of Sally yet. But it's only early days, and I'll soon update you if anything comes along and goes woo. There you go. Nice and black out here. quiet. I have not heard any owls, no foxes, nothing. It's eerily quiet. The wind blowing through the trees, and that's about it. It's now getting very, very chilly. Hi guys, still no paranormal activity out there, still very quiet, no ghostly screaming or ghostly cries in the wood. So I thought I'd have a little chat with you about wild camping in general and how it's changed. When I started wild camping years ago, basically it was purchasing ex-military gear, nothing more. So when I started looking back about getting into it, one of the things I noticed was that on YouTube, wild camping has seemed to become a fashion show with these expensive tents and expensive sleep mats and expensive sleeping bags. And I asked myself, do you really need to spend £600 on a tent? Especially if you're only going to go out camping in woods or camping on some moor. And the answer is no, you don't. Yes, I can understand people needing an expensive tent if you're going out in extreme conditions. But regular, everyday wild camping, no. My £64 OUX Bobcat does the exact same thing, wild camping terms wise, as say a Hillyberg will. It'll keep me dry, it'll keep me out of the wind. It puts a roof over my head while I'm camping in the woods. So what am I gaining by spending £600 on a tent? Downfall that I do have, regards to this OUX Bobcat, is the lack of space inside. I would like a little bit more room. I have been thinking about purchasing a trekking pole tent. I've looked at the Lanshan online and I've looked at the Nightcat online also. And at the moment it seems that the Nightcat is a more better option. It's about £20 dearer than the Lanshan, but the only difference is with the Lanshan you've got to seam seal it, so is it really viable to buy a Lanshan? I know people are promoting it and saying what a fantastic tent it is, but do I really want to wait until warm weather, which is very rare this time of year, and literally spend hours seam sealing every part of the tent? So I think it will be the Nightcat that I purchase. If anyone has purchased one and can give me an honest and genuine answer whether they're worth buying or not, feel free to message me. I know people have promoted it on YouTube, but let's be honest, if somebody's been given a tent by the company, they're not actually going to say it's a load of rubbish, are they? Especially when it's free. One of the other tents that I've been looking at online is the Wild Country Helm 1 Compact. They seem to be a robust tent. They seem to be really strong in the wind, and they seem to be able to give Hillyberg a run for their money. So maybe I should look into purchasing one of those, as they're only a fraction of the price of a Hillyberg, MSR and Terra Nova. Oh, okay, that's it for now. I'm going to get some sleep. Anything happens in the night and I'm woken up by some spooky activity, I will soon let you know and tell you all about it. But if nothing happens, then it's good night for now, and I will speak to you all in the morning, and thank you for watching. Morning everyone, it's 6:30 in the morning. Nothing to report. No unusual noises, no paranormal activity out there. Last night I sat on the little tree stump that was out there for about half an hour, 11:30, and I didn't witness anything unusual. The element of people saying birds do not sing in this wood, owls do. I've heard plenty of owls hooting away. That's about it really. One amazing thing I did see last night is went out for a call of nature about 4:30, looked up at the sky, and it was a clear sky and you could see all the stars through the canopies of the trees. It's one of the things that makes wild camping worth doing. So sadly other than that, it's been a very, very quiet night. So I'm now gonna get sorted, wake up a bit more, have a cup of coffee, get packed up, and then I'll chat to you before I go. See you later. So I'm just going to go for a wander around these woods for a little while, and then I'm going to make the 2-hour trek back home. I'm going to make sure I leave no trace that I was here, and that's it for now then. I guess it's bye for now then. Remember to click subscribe as well, and hope you enjoyed this video. Any comments you want to make, carry on. I'm on here, YouTube, I'm on Instagram, same username. You can also message me on Facebook at Wild Camper Darren. So hey, might see you there then. Alright, enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.